As we step into this year amidst a lot of disruptions, we are launching our series Unlocking Digital Workplace Opportunities in 2023. Myself, Prabhneet Kaur, a senior analyst in Everest Group, and I have with me Udit Singh, who is practice director of Digital Workplace. So, Udit, in this first episode, we have to address the elephant in the room. We are hearing ChatGPT everywhere. If we have a conversation with a friend or a colleague, it does not matter who we are talking to, but this topic creeps into it. So, what is your view? How do you see the potential of ChatGPT in digital workplace?
I think ChatGPT is a step change from where we have been. At a very basic level, ChatGPT is a conversational chatbot. And if I talk about digital workplace, chatbot is not a new thing. They have been there for some time. It's part of almost a lot of deals, but the overall sophistication, the enterprise maturity of ChatGPT is very high. So if I go back, a similar step change happened maybe with something like Amazon Alexa or Google Home. But within this space, ChatGPT has the potential to be pervasive and be the ubiquitous chatbot that is out there. And there are good reasons for that. So first thing with ChatGPT, I think the biggest advantage it has is that it understands the context. For example, if I ask ChatGPT, automation use cases, it might give me a list. But if I ask it automation use cases within workplace for me, then it understands my context and will provide more contextualized answers according to that. So I think that's the biggest benefit that ChatGPT has. The second benefit it has it's very natural, it's very conversational. So chatbots, the reason they suffered, why the adoption has been low is that it does not feel natural. You're talking to a machine, but chatbot in some ways distorts that perception and comes across as someone which is more natural, which is more human. It makes error, it accepts errors, and it then even evolves beyond. I've worked with ChatGPT. I think a lot of us has worked. It might not give you the right answer, but once you give it more instruction, it changes the answer. So again, making it more human. I think that was the key here, and it has done that tremendously. So amazing, amazing potential.
So I agree on that. And even when I interacted, I found it to be very human. It was almost like a virtual assistant or a friend, sort of. But how do you see the ecosystem of ChatGPT evolving? We are hearing a lot of partnerships, a lot from the large technology vendors. So what is your view on that?
Again, I think ChatGPT has taken the world by storm. And despite all the things around, it taking over our jobs, it being my personal assistant, and all of those things, the key is it's something which is on everyone's mind. So if you see, it's not just ChatGPT. Google has had its own alternative, ChatGPT alternative, which is Bard. Yep. Meta has come out with OPT. But I think the biggest thing with ChatGPT is it's getting integrated so fast. So Microsoft ecosystem within digital workplace, it's the dominant ecosystem. It's being integrated with Teams, it's being integrated with Viva, it's being integrated with Bing Search. So with these integrations, I think there will be a time if it progresses the way it has been, that it becomes the default chatbot option that comes with each and every platform. I think it will be only some time before we see all enterprise grade platform, be it from Salesforce, ServiceNow, it becomes that default option. And then the potential when it's part of every platform with so many users using it, the learning curve would be much faster. So I would definitely say chatbots have been very good from the start, but they've lacked adoption. ChatGPT has the potential to solve that problem. It's not going to be something that gets implemented, but it's also going to be something that gets adopted within digital workplace. And every employee is going to have its own personal assistant, and that's going to do wonders for employee experience.
I agree. I think this space is very exciting and it will be interesting to see how it evolves in the next coming months. I hope our viewers found this very insightful. Please do stay tuned for next episode on Metaverse.